Today we'll be solving multiplication problems using the partial products algorithm. The partial products algorithm breaks numbers into their place values and allows you to solve the problems using smaller, more manageable problems. So we'll begin at looking at the problem 27 times 5. To solve that problem, we'll first look at 27 and decompose it into its two parts of 20 plus 7. Looking at the 5, it's only a one-digit number in the ones place value, so we know it means just a 5. Now we'll multiply each of the values on the top by each number on the bottom. We'll begin with 20 times 5, which equals 100. Next, we'll solve the problem 7 times 5, which equals 35. Notice how I lined up my place values in my answers to make adding easier. Now we'll add our two answers together to give us an answer of 135. So we know the answer to 27 times 5 is 135. This method can also be used for solving two-digit by two-digit problems. I'll begin by solving the problem 23 times 42. First, I'll decompose each number or break it into its place values. So 23 is really 20 plus 3, and 42 is 40 plus 2. To solve this problem, I need to multiply each value on the top by each value on the bottom. And the way I like to help remember that I'm solving each part is using a little bow tie. So I'll begin by multiplying the 4 times the 2, which we know is really 40 times 20. 40 times 20, I use my basic fact of 4 times 2, that gives me 8. With 2 zeros is 800. Now I'll solve 40 times 3. And this gives me the answer of 120. Now I'll move on and multiply the 2 in the tens column by the 2 in the ones column on the bottom. So that problem is 20 times 2, which equals 40. Again, I'm making sure I line up my place values. Finally, I'll multiply 2 in the ones place by 3 in the ones place to complete the bow tie. And that gives me an answer of 6. Now I'm ready to add all of my answers together to get the answer of 966. So to solve using partial products 23 times 42, our answer was 966.